Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the YouTube build world. Mr. Unnamed here. In the last video we built ourselves a frigate and we tested it tested it against a space pirate Argentavis. It's I guess their version of a battleship carrier kind of thing. And we came back victorious. We pretty much disabled that sucker. We took out its antennas, we did a decent amount of damage to it, and we even managed to take out the cockpit. However, our ship managed to get some pretty hefty dings and dents along the way. So, in this video, we're going to build ourselves a repair ship that we can kind of park away in our hangar here, keep it nice and safe. So, with that, we're going to pull ourselves, let's see, a welder right here, and let's see, the smaller version of the welder, does it require? Yes, it does. Okay, so we're going to need a medium or large storage container, and I'm gonna put that right down here. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Alright, so let's start building. Just gonna flip this around and drop it right there. And kinda push it down a little bit so it auto locks. There we go. Okay. Now let's start off, build a cockpit right here. And let's see. We want to have our welders kind of situated front and center like that. We're going to put our cargo containers, medium cargo containers, like so. Flip those around like that. There we go. Beautiful. Going to put our oxygen tank like that. Oxygen generator. Like that. Let's see here. I seem to remember these things being equipped a little better. Let's actually get rid of those right there. So instead, what I want to do is put that right there. And put that right there. Okay, looking good so far. I guess they still haven't fixed putting in the small ship conveyor tubes and all, so we're just gonna do that. And where's the small ship conveyor block? Okay, I don't see it on the list, so just gonna type that in. Where is it? There it is. Flip that around like that. Flip those around like so. those on like that. Should give us a decent amount of power. And I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Oh, of course I am. How silly of me. Let's see, we're going to need a connector, so we're just going to do that right there. Connect those like that. There we go. Now we just need to power this sucker up. That's as simple as slapping on some ion thrusters. I keep forgetting the gyroscope for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay. There we go. Now we need some thrust on the bottom. And we're just gonna stack them like so. There we go. Now, that ought to be done. Whoops, I almost completely forgot that we need some reverse thrust. That would have been bad if I had just started flying out into space without adding that. I want to stick those over here. And what the hell, we're just going to put another one right there. Alright. And just going to add ourselves a spotlight right there. Oh yeah, this thing seems to work pretty well. Now we're going to need our welder. There we go. Now, let's carefully approach the ship. Start fixing this mess up. Oh yeah, already making a decent amount of progress. All the little dents and dings are being worked out very nicely. Just like that, before long, the whole ship is going to be fixed up and ready to go and do battle all over again. Gotta be careful using this thing though. If you ram into a ship too hard, you're just gonna end up completely destroying everything. Gonna end up doing a little bit more damage than the enemy ship has done to you. And of course you're gonna break your welder ship while you're at it. And of course you really don't want that. The ablative armor seems to have held up pretty well. Oops. Like I said, I'm not being careful, I'm just kind of bumping into everything. Now this does overload a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. And there we go. All our dents and dings are being polished out. Before long, you won't even realize that this ship had seen any combat at all. The only problem with these welders is their somewhat limited range, but that's really no big deal. Whoops. I meant to hit C, I hit F instead, like an idiot. Now, because this ship has ion engines, it won't stop on a dime. Again, just be careful with your maneuvers. There we go. And from here on, we can just start piping everything back together again. For whatever reason, that seems to still be broken. Let's see. The conveyor, rocket pod. Those conveyors seem to all be working. I may have to tear it open a little bit and take a peek inside. Everything back here seems to be in good shape. Alright. Now, before we leave, that overloading is going to be a little bit of a problem. So I think, if there's room, we can slap a battery. Oh, where can I slap a battery? We'll just slap a couple batteries right here. There we go. That should solve the overloading problems. And I also want to put a landing gear on either side here. That way, when the ship lands, it sits flush and you're not worried about it being tilted one way or another. Alright. Let's park this sucker up, close up the hangar, and I suppose we'll end the video there. Careful, careful. Voila. Turn your ships off when you're not using them to save power. Close up shop. That's it for this video, folks. Remember, maintaining your fleet is almost as important as building your fleet in the first place. I'll see you next time.